bro. I be cooking niggas in other leagues. Oh, this Emar man. Oh, I don't know if I can fuck with you now. I hate Emar. Whoa. Oh yeah, you're right. We agreed on how, and we can put him up there. If you hate Emar too, like Romney, my friend, I hate Ron. You fuck with Ron? They don't hate. What type of break group is this? Yeah, we hate each other for sure. No, we like you, man. Oh no. No, I'd rather play somebody else and then laugh that my homeboy didn't make it. Like, what the fuck? Hey. Yeah.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Buckeyes will put toe to leather and we'll get started. And he's going to bring this one out. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
Because I ain't in the league. If I was in the league, it'd be fucked down. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. A nigga just asked me why I hate the Lakers, and my only answer was because Don like them. That's the type of hate I have for my friends. like real shit. Hey. And then 2 years from now, Don gonna be like, yeah, nigga, remember 2 years ago you done whooped my ass in 2K? Now I'm on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You gotta have the energy for that. Your friends, man.
They're looking for an advantage to the right. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down.
Hey, my man, Bears fan. On wax. I'm the nigga that made Matt go to YouTube. I was whooping his ass.
Give to the back.
He went to YouTube because of me.
There he goes.
I made him quit playing 2K.
Huge plays like that can change the complexion of the game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
There you see the running back doing work on that RPO. He gets the handoff, he sees the crease, and that dude gets north. If this running back gets into the second level, watch out. He is outstanding in space, and he showed it to you right there.
He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow-developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their route.
Got some room, headed to the goal line.
opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late. But what a great job to take control of this game. And the offense, they've got it moving now.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. Makes the grab. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
And the Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Mueller. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the 1st down.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Gives it on the option. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on fourth down. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Ohio State.
They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on fourth down in their first drive. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires on the move. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty.
You see me with a natty.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Man, a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the
We're not worried about the iPhone 5.
Get the first down.
Now they've moved just inside the 40. First
We on iPhone. We on if we say y'all shit, y'all historians, nigga. Y'all iPhone 4.
Before the defense is able to make the stop.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to put it.
He was just
when I was playing quarterback. I tell you that.
Nah, he was just informing them.
It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed.
At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. They just keep firing. Snagged out of the air.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10.
Oh, I beat Florida State. I'm not mad
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
No, he said that I do more.
Going to work on second down. And the
Not
red zone is
everybody.
still some
No,
ground to
not
cover to pick up
everybody.
that
Y'all don't
first
do
down.
Mar bad. Don't act like.
From the gun,
Don't
the
come
ground
here and
game.
act like Mar.
And he
Y'all
never
just do
had
this
a
tomorrow.
chance.
Mar
Just
and
stopped
don't
cold
act
as
like
soon
y'all
as
do
he
that.
got it.
Don't act.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just
Don,
so
he just beat
physical
you
and
by
dominant
fucking
against the
fit.
run. He's able to shed blockers.
Don, he
use
beat
his
you by
athleticism,
50
use his speed,
in the
get to
playoffs.
the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best
Just beat
box
you by
defenders
50
you're
in
going
the
to find
All-Star,
in the
like.
entire country.
And he was the first one. And he was the first one beating you when you was winning.
Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the grab.
No, dude. Hey, dude.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them.
Nigga, Duke Rivers is still crazy.
In this one too, they show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, take a knee, no, yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking it out of the end zone, making a huge play.
Nah.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Hand off from the shotgun. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The offense changing the play. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Rolling, throwing, looking right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And it's just a bad decision by the quarterback. I get that he's outside the pocket and the play's breaking down, but you can't force it into your top receiver. If he's not open, you got to throw it away, and the defense took advantage with the interception.
The give out of the gun. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break.
My nigga David.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
No. You touchable now. You touchable now. You was untouchable. You was untouchable. You was untouchable.
Motion from the back.
Niggas.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on second down. He wants to throw it again. Quarterback moving. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose.
Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Got some room to run. He's at the 10, and he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
He'll return it. He gets a block. Take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Keeps looking downfield. It's complete to the right. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37.
Nice pitch and catch there from QB to wide receiver. Great job. An out route is all about timing. 1, 2, 3, boom, break out, throw it to him right now. Great pitch, great catch.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
Well, the drag route's put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense.
But hold on, wait. Let me intervene there. KJ, you see how he says invested? When man is invested, he's a great player. And when he takes a couple of L's, he's like, That nigga suck. So just let you know that. No, but he was still confident. Like when you feel me, like Matt is off like confidence. Like you feel me, like 'cause if he'll lose, he'll say he drunk. Then if he'll win, you feel me, he say I beat you drunk. Like little like KJ, like
this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
You feel me? You feel me? Yeah, like it's just that's what it is. I knew Matt was gonna win because he was confident and he had his scheme was nobody was stopping that scheme, but you feel me? That's why he was really confident, but I know he was
running short in the half, using his legs to buy some time.
Yeah, right.
Rid of it to the running back underneath. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points.
I'm giving you respect, bro. I'm telling they just saying you ass for a reason. I'm saying why because you beat ass at sometimes, and I'm telling you why you beat ass.
And I gotta be able to throw you the football. You can do that right there. I know you're gonna catch it, and I can depend on you.
Using the quick game. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
It's complete. Oh, he's got some space. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Yeah, when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback.
No, I said why.
He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Making side adjustments here. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. Shoved back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They've got the screen set up. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game...
Looking for the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of...
Makes the catch down the right side. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. And he's not going to take the touchback. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball. Is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Breaks into the open. Touchdown Sooners. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
They're winning the game, and the defense is helping out their own cause. That's time in this game they've recovered a fumble and taken it in for a touchdown. We know they're opportunistic and they pride themselves on being
I made somebody fumble too.
Physical, but they're showing you why you cannot make mistakes and cough the football up when you play them.
Bringing it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Rides the back on the option to give. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Touchdown, Oklahoma! The defense putting points on the board.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. The home team is just getting blown off the field right now, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. New Mexico State has taken the life of this defense. I'm not sure I've ever seen anything quite like it. A thoroughly complete performance. They're trailing by 31 to New Mexico State. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
On the move, he fires. Complete to the right. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
They'll move the wide receiver. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Mueller. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game. Because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Give to the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
It'll be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive.
I was a GG boy. He was.
And down he goes at the 33.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. He's got great speed. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scores. Lord himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
And the Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot. They're not able to come away with the completion.
Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Turning it on. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10.
They already said it.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They go to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Snap to the back.
He's saying he said that for the Natty. He said he wouldn't care who won.
Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
And he's going to bring this one out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And he's in for the second score of the game. My goodness. Note to self. Kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it. Kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
And they did tack on the extra point. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. Looks like he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Might be changing the route. Second down, he'll throw it. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that. Well, good coverage.
Buys a little time with his feet. Right on the money. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets it out quickly. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to buy time. Finding open areas. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of him.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Here we go. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Brings up third down.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Quarterback making checks.
Yo.
Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Trying to do it on the ground. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
It's a turnover on downs.
This is so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator. Try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Got to look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. First down.
On the play.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Got his man on the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Buckeyes in the hurry up.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Finds the tight end. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
And tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Wants to throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Mueller. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And that is why they're called the Handstein people on onside kicks. Great job jumping on that ball.
Here comes the Oklahoma offense. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll pull it on the read. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down and getting down.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Let's send the tight end in motion. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, going to the air. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Makes makes the grab. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Running back searching for a hole. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And the Buckeyes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Grab behind the line. It's Mueller.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Out of the backfield, he's open. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The pull and throw off the RPO. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot.
Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. He'll set up to throw. Going for 6. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
I'm not sure anyone saw that coming. Not that this team couldn't lose, but the way they lost. And I think they've got some soul-searching to do now, guys.
I think they've got some soul-searching. I think a lot of fans, including myself, I don't know about you, David, scratching my head a little bit because normally I would tell you, well, the #1 team loses, they're still in the college football playoff hunt, but after that loss, I'm questioning whether they can even win their own conference. They got smacked around today.
Yeah, and I think that's what matters. Like in the committee's eyes, we always see like a convincing loss like this, a beatdown. Like this is not a good thing on your resume. A lot of time it ends up being an anchor that will keep you out of that spot. Still a good team. Still a lot of time to do some great things in front of them. Today was a disappointing day.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.